Salut tout le monde, bienvenue sur Divinity 2. Divinity 2, Signing Original, édition, je sais plus quoi, enfin voilà, c'est la vidéo 3. On va partir pour, j'en ferai qu'une, j'en ai déjà envoyé deux, donc ceci. On va essayer de découvrir ensemble si on peut pas trouver des objets ou quelque chose en s'éloignant assez, puis fouiller. C'est quoi? Ramasser coquillages. Ah bon, tu ramasses des coquillages, toi. Attends, hop, campement. Voilà. Il n'y a rien. Je pensais que j'avais vu quelque chose, mais non, il n'y a rien. Faut bien fouiller partout qu'ils disent dedans, apparemment. Point de passage. Vous découvrez des points de passage. Si vous fuyez au combat, vous pourrez revenir au n'importe quel point de passage. Vous avez également la possibilité de déplacer rapidement entre les points de passage. C'est chouette quand même les décors. Non, rallume.
Rackus Rex. Who's that again?
Non, mais en gros, again. Ah oui, attends. Alors là, ça serait un point de passage. Et il y aurait quelque chose en bas.
It's broken.
C'est cassé. Alors là, dit c'est cassé.
The child has a small mirror in his hands. He holds it up at angles, inspecting his eyes, his chin, the crown of his head. He spots you, and his arms snap to his sides.
I'm not supposed to talk to strangers. Hello, sir. I'm Tam. Are you a sorcerer too?
The child screws up his face and looks at you hard. He lifts his mirror up to his nose, closes one eye, and looks at himself again.
I don't see any source on you or me. I guess they're wrong or crazy. No one cares where I go. They know I can't leave the island. It's nicer out here than inside anyway. They're gone now. The Magisters took them already. I guess now they're cured. And maybe they're waiting for me back at home. But you didn't die. There isn't anywhere safer. That's what I mean. You'll see. I guess I am, but it's just normal to be scared. Nowhere isn't scary.
On va fouiller, on va voir un peu ce qui se passe. Indicateur de champ de vision. Il y a des ennemis droit devant. Essayez de vous déplacer directement, appuyez sur un pour vous entrer dans le champ de vision. Vous pourrez le combat commencera. Ok.
Voidwoken. Those are the same beasts that sank our ship. Damn, they made it to shore.
Qu'est-ce que tu fais? Oh la vache. C'est réglé. Voilà. Ah, c'est gagné.
Bloody collars were supposed to keep those things at bay. That's Magister Jalen. He wasn't so bad on the ship, at least. Poor fella.
Ouais, peut-être qu'on mange, non? C'est pas mal. C'est le style, j'aime bien. Vraiment un style truc. Je voudrais bien me remettre de la vie, moi, et voir comment on fait ça, par contre. Barre de raccourci. Ah. Voilà, j'ai récupéré de la vie. C'est déjà quelque chose. Donc on a regardé là-dedans, il n'y a rien qu'on puisse prendre. À part se faire dégommer la tête. Il n'y a rien là. Putain, il est vraiment génial ce jeu. Là, il y a des trucs, et là, il n'y a rien du tout. Hein. C'est vrai qu'on peut tourner comme ça, j'avais totalement oublié. Quoi qu'elle fait? Coquillage, c'est bon, on en a déjà assez. Bah tiens, là quelqu'un.
You spot a strange lizard gazing over the water with a steady, malcontent stare. His skin is of a bright blood-red color. Could he be... Yes, you recognize him from the ship. It would seem you're not the only one who survived the tentacles of the deep. The lizard turns about with the graceful ease of a dancer, or a duelist. You lock eyes with his, two smouldering embers that sizzle your very soul.
I did survive, yes. And chances are I wouldn't have, had you not returned to the aid of your fellow passengers down in that dreadful hold. You have my gratitude.
Hand over heart, he salutes you with a bob of the head. More than a nod, though less than a bow.
Vous lui dites que vous vous réjouissez d'avoir pu l'aider et que ce n'est pas votre genre de laisser les gens en détresse se débrouiller tout seuls.
Yes, I'm sure you've all the makings of a hero and all that, but let's not get carried away, shall we? Now then, if there's nothing further... I'm sure I don't mean to sound condescending, but I had thought it quite self-evident I was gazing out over the waves.
He sighs dramatically.
Tell me, what do you see when you cast your glance over this ocean? Memories. Quite so.
He looks out over the water once more, and so do you. A few tranquil moments pass as the waves lap against your thoughts.
As for myself, when I consider this vast expanse before us, I see an empire. I see continents dotted with mighty cities. And shimmering along the soft curve of the sea's horizon, I picture the palaces that formed my paradise. Lost. What do you mean, what do I mean? I mean just what I say. I had a very actual empire that I lost.
Suddenly, having all the air of being deeply offended, he stares at you with utter incredulity.
Well, don't just stand there gawking like an ape at an abacus. Or do you really mean to tell me you don't know who I am? Oh. May the seven have mercy on their own creation. I am the Red Prince, the All-Conqueror, the World-Tamer, the spout... Of course you know me.
There's a brief moment's pause, during which his grandiloquent pose deflates ever so slightly.
That said, I suppose I must own up to the fact that I find myself rather in between all-conquering and world-taming opportunities at the moment. The grandeur that is my fate has hit a bit of a snag. But never you worry. For the throne I was destined, and my throne I shall have. Truly. A kind offer indeed. And you've already proven to be trustworthy enough. You came back for the others on that ship, after all. Fine, I accept. On one condition. For reasons I'll not disclose right now, it is imperative that I should meet with a dreamer, one of the mystics of my kind. I've reason to believe one of them may be present on this island. Promise me we'll look for him, and I'll extend you the blessing of my company. Jolly good. So, now that that's settled, first things first. Even if you are as versed in the art of eloquence as I am, that our swords will be doing a lot of the talking from here on out goes without saying. As a born fighter, I prefer the perfection of the blade myself. But I'm well acquainted with the secrets of magic, and yes, even subterfuge. What say you? Very well. Onwards then to victory or death.
The Red Prince nods and gives you a smile that wavers ever so delicately between courtesy and contempt.
Now, as you're aware, you'll be traveling with a prince. Proper forms of address include Your Majesty, Your Royal Highness, or if you're feeling particularly frivolous, My Lord. As your luck would have it, I seem to be fresh out of luggage, so you won't be required to carry my belongings. Of course, there are other forms of protocol to bear in mind, but I'll see to it you'll pick up the rest as we go. So, without further ado, let us be off!
Maintenant, elle est utilisée pour mettre la subtilité des membres du groupe. Contrôlez. N'oubliez pas que vous pouvez aussi changer le membre du groupe sur certains écrans, tels que celui de l'inventaire. Oui, encore quelqu'un. On va découvrir tout le monde petit à petit là.
A black cat. Here, kitty. Here, kitty, kitty.
The cat's eyes are clouded and grey, but it stares at you with acute intensity. Its eyes clear, and it shakes its head, confused. The cat's eyes are clouded and grey, but it stares at you with acute it appears confused, and yet somehow compelled to continue following.
C'est possible. Faut penser à fouiller et tout, parce que sinon on va se retrouver dans la pagaille. Apparemment, il y a encore quelqu'un là.
Hey lady, it's a lot nicer here than that stinking boat, huh? I'm sure glad you went back to save the others. Saw one of them wringing out their tunic at the shore a few hours ago. Say hi for me.
Non, apparemment, tu vois. J'ai pas plus de trucs avec elle. Bon, bah, ça voulait dire, bon, bah, on a un chat avec nous et une personne avec nous. Donc c'est bien. Apparemment, il y a encore du monde là.
Stay back, sorcerer, and stay silent. Our Godwoken speaks.
We know you've been helping sorcerers escape, Atusa. We have proof.
I'd sooner cut my tongue out than lie to you, Alexander. I know nothing of any escapees.
If you can tell the Godwoken no more, your tongue is of no use. Cut it out.
This can't be serious, Alexander. Come!
You should know by now to obey your superior, Magister, whatever she may ask.
Stay silent, you!
Atusa pinches the tip of her tongue with 2 fingers and brings her dagger to its root. Her eyes squeeze shut. Drops of blood form against the dagger's edge and quickly fall to the ground. She...
Stop! My father, may his soul rest in peace, would be disappointed in you, Atusa. To think you would lie to his only son, your bishop, and your friend these many years. The fate of our realm hangs in the balance. If you will not help us save it, then you will help the Void destroy it. Dallas?
Yes, Your Holiness?
I believe we're done here.
What a waste. Come, we'll be needed elsewhere.
Come on, old man. I can't wait all day.
She's gone.
Bon, on va faire une sauvegarde quand même, parce que je crois qu'on n'en a pas fait. Nouvelle sauvegarde. Ghetto de machin. De la joie, 1h28. On aurait déjà 1h28 de vidéo. Ah bon? Ghetto d'un fort de joie.
Come on then, Lexley. Pay up.
I find only bread. I want no trouble.
Bread or a brisket, toll's the same.
This is not your business, Long Pig.
Don't let this moss muncher talk to you like that. Especially a cheapskate like this one. Griff already knows she don't like to pay her fair share.
An intense-looking man steps between the thug and the elf and rolls up his sleeves, revealing well-muscled and heavily scarred arms.
Just stand aside, won't you, mate? This is no business of yours.
Lone wolves decide their own business.
The thug freezes in fear for a moment before shuffling back to the protection of his crony.
Pay up, elf. No one shorts Griff. Especially not one of you.
The intense-looking man stands beside you against the thugs, shooting you an appraising glance. Burrow looks you both up and down, sizing up your combined threat.
Ah, get out of here. The both of you. You ain't worth the sweat of my brow anyhow.
The elf smiles and bows to you in thanks.
Follow me, before more of them trouble us. There is a safe place.
Allez, il reste 9 minutes.
A little reprieve from the din outside.
I got you! You can't get me!
Thank you for your help with that, thug. Rare is the human who goes against their own for an elf.
She bows.
I hear of no escapes. The only way out is through. Through the Magisters, through their cure. Thugs I can stand, but I fear the Magisters. In this cave, we trust the healer. She is young, but she sees. She knows more than we know. In the camp, the brute Griff rules. He who gives the bread has the power. It gives me great pain. I'm with my family. We are making beautiful magic. We are healing a tree cut down with great violence. The Magisters come. My family runs, but I fall. My son looks back. I shout to him to run. I am taken. Wait, before you go. I am not here without your help. I do not forget this. For you, a prize. I save it for a special occasion, but I can think of no finer occasion than this. Thank you.
You're cheating!
Non, non, bah apparemment, c'est toujours les mêmes trucs. Vous courez droit devant jusqu'au point indiqué, cause 5 à 6 de dégâts. Non, on va pas utiliser ça, c'est bon, on sait qu'il y a un raccourci pour le faire, c'est déjà bien. J'ai 2 personnages avec moi maintenant. Il n'y a rien. Elle fouille. Fais regarde parce que trop chargé, elle ne pourra plus avancer. Hein. J'ai 3 amis plus un chat. Oh, il n'y aurait pas un... Comment qu'ils augmentent le truc des talents? La barre de raccourci, placez le curseur jusqu'au emplacement vide et appuyez sur carré. Niveau 2. Deux points d'attribut. Appuyez pour ouvrir une barre raccourci déplacée. Et oh. Alors elle est intelligence. Et on va mettre force pour porter, intelligence, construction, mémoire. Ça. C'est fait. Maintenant, comment on fait avec une personne d'autre? Non, mais j'ai pas fini, moi. Comment qu'on a fait? Appuyez pour ouvrir une barre de raccourci. Choc éloquent. Éloquence. Voilà, c'est bon. Choc. Comment je fais pour choisir un personnage, moi? Ah oui, voilà, ça y est. Voilà, c'est bon. On a un point de capacité. Maître du savoir. Deux points. Force. Force, oui. Dextérité, construction, mémoire. Ah, c'est fait. Arc de guerre. Voilà, attends. Je vais reprendre mon personnage, comment je fais? Ben voilà, on va s'arrêter là, sauf que j'ai plus mon personnage, comment je l'ai choisi. Inventaire journal, artisanal. Il y a pas mal, hein. Je sais pas si on peut... Oh, ça c'est par contre, c'est dégueulasse, ça. C'est bien, mais comment artisanal et comment qu'on choisit un autre personnage Ça sera déjà ça, je voudrais bien changer de personnage. Ah voilà, ça y est. Voilà, j'ai repris mon personnage. Par contre, on était au truc d'artisan tout à l'heure. Pantalon en écaille de cuir brut. On va regarder quand même l'inventaire. Pourquoi ça l'a pas marqué? Attends. Ah, je voudrais bien savoir comment on fait. Ça tombe, le truc en écaille ou tout ça, elle peut le mettre. Hein. Voilà, c'est équipé. Mais si on n'a pas vu. On peut s'équiper avec du matériel là-dedans. Ça maintenant, elle a un pantalon. Donnez-moi ça. Chouette, hein. C'est pas ce qu'elle y a fait. En tout cas, nous, on va sauvegarder là, puis on va arrêter là. Ce sera déjà bien pour la partie là. Salut, bye bye, puis à bientôt.